It's one thing to be inspired by a project you see and make a project reminiscent of that one, but it's another thing to steal that movie's name. So yes, ITN, Sony called and they want their Zombieland franchise name back. Yes, they outright stole it for this movie. American Zombieland. So now when people look it up, right, there's going to be, people searching. Obviously, Zombieland's a very prominent franchise, right? It's got the new sequel that just came out. And probably everybody's searching for it online, but they're going to find this little one attached like, what's American Zombieland? Is that attached to that franchise? So purely this title, unless it plays really into the movie, which at least the DVD cover makes it look like it's going to, this is solely for clicks. So yes, here we go. American Zombieland. I found a synopsis. Originally I looked for it. They don't even have the guts to put it on an IMDb page. So I'm pretty sure Sony would call them out on that. So you had to hide it on this one site called millcreekentertainment.com or millcreekent.com. And this is what the synopsis says for this movie. In a sleepy town, one man, a wannabe horror film director, is about to have his life and the world he knows change forever. Finally, he gets the big break he has been waiting a lifetime for, but it's not Hollywood knocking on his door. I think I know who it is. Well, actually, who they are. It's probably a whole horde of zombies, I'm sure, because it's Zombieland. It sounds fine. I mean, it sounds like an interesting plot, but purely the title, you can just see right through it, is solely for the clicks and the search results. So let's take a look. Obviously, it's an effective marketing strategy. Steal another movie's name, and there you go. You get people watching your movie. I'm sure there's some people out there thinking, is this a spin-off to Zombieland? I thought the other two were set in America as well. No, it's not a spin-off. It's just a movie trying to ride off the coattails of another project. Okay, and it's also another film to kind of go into we've had two trends this year. Last year it was nuns. This year it's clowns and zombies. These are the two big things. It seems the clown trend is done, and now that I'm still catching up because I'm still so behind of looking at trailers because of the holiday season and just everything else, I'm still catching up with the second trend that happened, which was all these zombie movies. There's a huge outpouring of them. So let's take a look at this new ITN trailer. I haven't been too impressed with some of their stuff lately, so I'm assuming this subtle ripoff on name only, not really with the film, from what I'm getting from the synopsis, probably won't have the best quality, but I'll wait to judge it with the trailer. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to watch this first, and we're going to talk about it more in my condensed 3 cent plus watching the video together. Okay, here we go.
Mrs. Henry, we are so sorry. Are you okay?
Were there four of them?
Corsicana has been overrun by bloodthirsty, crazed zombies.
What the hell is happening?
They have gone the entire town. Man, we are not going to survive. We need some damn guns. I don't have any guns. I have a camera. I have an idea. Let's make a movie!
They even painted their car.
Real zombies.
Working with zombies could be misconstrued as not a great idea.
Hope it doesn't get too gory.
Really like
Or with the quality I'm seeing here, I don't know.
Go, just get in your truck!
Ooh.
You okay? Of course she's not okay. She's a damn zombie. We're gonna finish this film. We are going to be famous. Release the zombie.
What's the plan on getting him back in, man?
Oh,
I was a fan of the line reading until that. But the dialogue isn't too bad. It sounds pretty sophisticated for a project that doesn't have the biggest budget behind it. Although discount Ricky Gervais is giving off a great performance. And these zombies look well, I've never been a really big zombie fan. I've said that before with different projects around this big trend. I've never liked zombies, except for, obviously going into it, Solomon Grundy, because I'm a DC fan. That is my one exception. But Zombieland I was actually a fan of. Surprised, although there were several points where I had to look away. I haven't seen the second one yet, and I really want to, because the first one's so much fun. But that was what I was saying about the movie. There's so much charm to it, and it's not so much about the zombies. The zombies are just a factor of the crisis and, I would say, the catalyst for the characters meeting each other. It's really the family vibe you get with Emma Stone's character, and then Woody Harrelson's character, Jesse Eisenberg, and then the other one, I forget her name. But the four of them together, they have such great on-screen chemistry. But the movie, it's hilarious. The film is kind of like this little tight-knit family going around, where the zombies just happen to be kind of a plot device. And I thought it was an easier film to just kind of be like, okay, the zombies are there, but they're kind of more of a background element, I would say, to the family story. And then the Twinkies. The Twinkies were so funny. But yeah, I mean, I was able to give Zombieland a pass in some parts, not everything. There was still a lot I was sitting through looking away from. But I was able to give it a pass for its charm, from what I normally would say that I'm not a big fan of zombie movies. And this is a little easier to take. I mean, I'm not a fan of gore or a lot of stuff like what the Zombieland stuff, or not Zombieland, but zombie movies entail. Like, I'm not a fan of The Walking Dead. That's extremely, like, I saw one trailer, I'm like, no, I can't watch this. It's just too gory and graphic for me. Like, no way. Make me sick. I don't think this one will do that. It looks interesting. I did see that's now available for purchase. I might buy into the trend to be like, yeah, you should resist. Obviously, if you're so dead set on telling them they shouldn't be naming their movies the same title, right? You should revolt. But I'm like, the trailer appeals to me, so I might. It's just a question of how much the movies are. You can get them from several different websites, though. Like this, again, the millcreekent.com site lists a whole bunch of places you can find this movie. So we have a little while to wait. It looks fun. I mean, it is less on quality, but save for that last line, release the zombies. The dialogue sounded great. I mean, I think the writing was a lot better from what I've seen from some other... Now, I have to give him credit. It is a much lower budget, but this is better than other movies I've looked at with ITN. What was the other one I looked at very recently? What was it I looked at? Kind of going through my list. The Devil's Playground. That was the one. That was like, the quality of this project's really not there. But this isn't too bad. This is actually, I think, a lot better. So American Zombieland, I'll probably give it a try, actually. Trailer grabbed me enough. Although, again, with that lawnmower thing, I'm like, what am I sitting in for? Again, not a zombie fan completely, so hopefully it doesn't go overboard. We'll see. I'll wait to cast my judgment when the movie releases on March 2nd, and I can pick it up around that time. But what do you guys think about American Zombieland? I think it looks kind of fun. I see it, again, it's very similar to Zombieland in some parts, like with the car being painted. And I think there were 4 people. There were 4 people in the car. Yep, okay. Although they're 4 guys, and there's no, like, Emma Stone character. Who is the other one? Like her sister. I can't think of the actress that plays her, but... kind of similar just on the count there. So there are some parts that correspond between the two. But it looks like it's kind of its own little fun thing. So I might give it a try. But whatever your thoughts are, feel free to let me know down below. Don't forget all that good stuff with liking, subscribing, that bell. Until our next zombie movie. Because I still have a lot to look at from this last year. Like, I think it's kind of even bigger than the clown trend, honestly. I thought there were a lot of clown movies. No, well, zombies are always been a big thing. But this trend is... like, I'm nowhere close to being caught up with these zombie movies that came out last year. So, until we look at our next zombie movie, I will see you guys at that point. Maybe even for another film. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to watch a different trailer together. But whatever trailer we get to see each other in together next, I will see you guys at that point. Thanks for watching this video. I love you guys. Don't forget to love yourselves, your fellow man. God bless, and peace.